Hello again, and welcome back to 10 Paths Tarot. Today we have a reading for someone who has had a dream in the back of their mind and they're deciding to act upon it. Actually, they probably have started acting upon it, and they want to know, does it have a chance of being successful? And so let's start out with the recent past. What starts all of this is this Chariot energy. It's moving ahead with confidence, knowing we'll have to make decisions with this black or white, this either or, along the way. And we are starting out from a centered, balanced place. Here, you can see we're trusting in Spirit. We've given our swords, our troubling thoughts, to Spirit, and we're putting them aside. We are trusting that we can move forward with this dream. To start off, to give it a good foundation, there is a possibility that we have had to build an alliance with someone, but it's a temporary alliance. We're not talking a long-term partnership here. It could be something like a bank loan. It could just be that you're missing a crucial piece of information and then someone comes across your path and provides that missing bit. But an alliance is formed with this Four of Wands, this Four of Dreams, this Four of Desires. And so we've got a strong foundation and we decide to move ahead. We've had many dreams, but those were fencing us in. There were too many to deal with, and we decide we are going to take one and move ahead. We ride a fox. The fox indicates forethought, cleverness, intelligence in moving forward. Then we go into the current energy, and I want to show you this evolution. Here we are, we're a small figure riding the fox, and we evolve into the Page of Swords. The page of clear thinking, moving ahead with clarity. And then suddenly everything comes to a stop. But that too is temporary. I can tell you that the energy in this whole reading is relatively rapid, depending on the person, the situation, the type of endeavor we're talking about. We're talking anywhere from a period of a few months to a few years. This is not a lifetime cycle here. This is going to progress more rapidly than you are expecting. Now, like I said, everything comes to a stop with this Four of Cups. Now, this Four of Cups in other readings could be read as discontentment, indecision, but that is not the case here. That is not the case. This was our fourth four. 444 is an angel number. It advises us to plan carefully, to think before acting. And just to be sure I was reading this card correctly, in that light, I asked for 2 confirmation cards. The first card that came out was the Healer. Now, when I think of healer, for some people, but not most, I don't think. For some people, you may develop a temporary illness while you are trying to move ahead. That may set you back just a little bit. But look at the imagery here. She is tending a beehive. Now, I have met some beekeepers, and most of them, unless they are dealing with a particularly aggressive hive, do not suit up to go tend the bees. They wear regular clothes, but they are mindful of their own emotions. They don't send out those fear hormones that might stir up the bees, and they are mindful of their actions. They move methodically and clearly so that the bees know what to expect. And then we have the Three of Mirrors. I'm less concerned here with the actual meaning of the Three of Mirrors than I am with the imagery. Here we have the lion and the lamb, again, advising us against rash action. And so then when we come out of this planning, thinking, preparing stage, which again does not last long, this is a brief cycle here, we get busy and we start working. And we work very hard, we're focused, we know what we want to accomplish, we've already planned things out to some degree. And we start seeing results from our work. Look at all of those pentacles. Then the final card here is the alternative path that we might take. This path can be started by an action from ourselves. It could just be something random that happens or that we do. It could be that you see an opportunity and you take it, and that leads you onto the new path. This card often is a caution, but in this case, it is saying that this alternate path is not only good, it's better. But because it is the alternate path, it may not be entirely under your control, but there is the potential for us having the sun. And with the sun, that is the culmination of a cycle that exceeds our expectations. It leads us into a new cycle that already starts out with promise, with energy, and that is your alternative. Both paths are good. Your endeavor will be successful in this reading. For someone, they will have a very successful endeavor. It could wind up being more successful than expected. And I'm thinking here, if you're building a business, maybe someone will offer to buy that business for much more than you would have ever thought it was worth. Or maybe that business grows or that endeavor grows. Whatever it is you're doing, it starts to lead you in a new direction that starts into that new cycle that is better than expected. This is a great reading for someone. Keep moving ahead. You're definitely going in the right direction. Bye for now, and I hope to see you again soon.